Welcome to our 5-minute guide on how to be Stoic. Today, we'll explore simple, actionable ways to incorporate Stoicism into your daily life and find peace in the chaos. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece around 300 BC, but its wisdom is timeless. At its core, Stoicism is about finding serenity amidst life's challenges by focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. Principle 1. Control what you can and accept what you can't. Much of our stress and anxiety comes from focusing on things beyond our control, like other people's opinions, unpredictable events, or the actions of others. Stoicism teaches us that the key to inner peace is to focus only on what we can influence: our own thoughts, actions, and responses. Think about the weather. You can't control whether it rains or not, but you can control whether you bring an umbrella or choose to enjoy the rain. The same goes for life's events. Next time something stressful happens, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, allow yourself to let it go. Your peace of mind is more valuable than fretting over things you can't change. Principle 2. Practice negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive at first, but negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios, can actually help reduce anxiety and build resilience. The Stoics believed that by envisioning potential challenges or losses, like losing a job, facing illness, or even death, you can prepare mentally and emotionally for adversity. The idea isn't to dwell on negativity, but to remind yourself of life's impermanence and develop gratitude for what you have. Imagine losing something you value, your health, your possessions, or a relationship. How would you cope? Negative visualization helps you realize that even if the worst happens, you can survive and adapt. Far from being pessimistic, this principle builds inner strength. When we mentally prepare for hardship, we develop the mental and emotional tools to face it with composure and grace. Principle 3. Embrace the present moment. Too often, we're either worrying about the past or anxiously anticipating the future, but Stoicism reminds us that the present moment is the only time we have any real control over. The Stoics saw value in focusing on the here and now because it's the only space where we can take action, make decisions, and find peace. When you're feeling overwhelmed by what's ahead or what's already happened, take a deep breath and ground yourself in the present. Whether you're enjoying a quiet moment of sipping tea, engaged in a work task, or having a conversation, try to be fully immersed in what you're doing. This kind of mindful attention can reduce stress and help you realize that the present moment is rarely as bad as the stories we create in our minds. Principle 4. Remember that external events are neutral. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is that external events by themselves are neither good nor bad. It's our interpretation and reaction to them that shapes our experience. By understanding this, we can learn to remain calm and composed, no matter what happens. For example, getting stuck in traffic or missing a deadline might seem frustrating, but these events are neutral in themselves. It's our perception that they are bad that causes stress. You have the power to change your reaction and maintain your inner tranquility. Ask yourself, is my reaction making this situation better or worse? Often, our reactions amplify the stress rather than reduce it. By accepting that events are neutral and recognizing that we control how we interpret them, we can develop emotional resilience and detach from unnecessary suffering. Principle 5. Focus on your character, not outcomes. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with virtue, being honest, courageous, patient, and kind, was far more important than any external success or outcome. While we can't control the results of our actions, we can control the integrity with which we approach life. When faced with a challenge or setback, instead of worrying about whether you'll succeed, focus on how you can respond with virtue. Are you being fair, just, and compassionate in your actions? Are you living in alignment with your core values? When you prioritize being a good person over achieving a particular outcome, you'll find peace, because you'll know that you acted in the best way possible. If you're ready to start living a more peaceful, stoic life, take a few minutes each day to reflect on these principles. Remember, Stoicism isn't about denying emotions. It's about mastering them and responding to life's challenges with calm and composure. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more tips on mindful living. Stay calm, stay grounded, and be stoic.